Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David Aston.
Yes, David Aston. I'm back again, like an unwelcome rash, but welcomed by certain demographics of the young girl population. You said controversially.
So James Gunn is back.
By the way, Matrix Lord 212 has sold out of all his novels, so well done to you, mate.
Yeah, Perfect Wish is sold out, so I got to restock soon.
Restock.
Or I said restock, baby. All right, so
awesomeness. Yeah.
You look like Mork from Mork. No, no, you look like you're part of a religious cult, but hopefully good, though, right? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man.
How do I look like a religious cult member?
Are you trying to be Rufus from like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? You all right? That's a funky hoodie. What is that?
I thought I'd go back to the hacienda and reconnect with my acid house days.
Okay. There you go. So how you been, sir? I know people are worried about you.
Thank you, Louis.
Yeah.
I know the path I need to be on. I'm just having trouble staying on it.
Yeah.
That yellow road isn't as fun as it seems, you know?
Well, you know what? We all have issues, like we fall off the path once in a while, but you know what? Ultimately, I think you'll get right back on the right track. You know, I
regained my liver pizza, though, thanks to those fucking videos of yours.
Oh, really? You like my second channel?
I love your pizza videos. I love pizza, and I love New York. If you want to get a decent pizza and a proper pizza,
yeah,
New York is the place. It's that simple.
Yeah, I love New York. I love it. So, what? Oh, James Gunn is back on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You heard about that?
Yes, he made some comments or whatever, and all the SQWs had a bitch fest, and unfortunately, that meant all the cast members didn't want to do number 3. That's basically. So I have a feeling. My advice to the viewers: don't think for 1 second this is because they want him working for them. They're doing this purely for the money.
Oh, yeah.
It's taken.
Like we were saying before, they need to have an anchor.
Yes,
I know they want to have diversity. I know when they want to experiment more with new characters, like Shang-Chi, right? Shang-Chi, the Kung Fu master superhero. All right?
Who?
Shang-Chi. It's an Asian superhero. So they want to give him a movie. Yeah, see, you never heard of him. So
like Miss Marvel, the Muslim superhero. It's like a modern day Captain Mr. Fantastic, basically. You can stretch your arms and all that sort of thing, just like
all kinds of stuff. Yeah, she could fly too. Yeah, but I think she could fly. But yeah. So we need an anchor. Like, if you're not going to have an Avengers, you need like a Guardians, and then you could put out the Eternals or Shang-Chi. Ooh, there's the Red Room.
Yeah.
Drinking. He's drinking, this guy.
Yeah, interesting you should mention the Avengers, because they've had... this is the bit where my geek mind kicks in and I deliver the goods. The second trailer for Endgame, the Avengers Endgame. And the thing is, with the Avengers, they're like a sort of Mission Impossible sort of version of the Avengers, aren't they? They're sort of under the radar, or something. And they're dressed in white.
Yeah, might be quantum armor, or suits or something like that.
Perhaps they fight in different realities as well.
Yeah, in the quantum realm, possibly.
But if Ant-Man, in the films he's done, that Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, so that points to a multiverse. And then you have the film, the Spideyverse.
Yes.
So don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a movie where reality gets a bit like that Star Trek Next Generation episode Parallels, where you see the Borg taking over. That thing with Commander Riker said, "They're taking all over. We've only got one ship left."
Right.
It was awesome.
Maybe we'll have Tobey Maguire Spider-Man stop Thanos. That'd be great. Like, come out of nowhere. Just like, oh my God.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you saw Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or the Spider-Man meeting? Wouldn't that'd be such a beautiful moment, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I would love that.
And there's also something I read the other day about one certain Anakin Skywalker, or at least the actor, is doing a few scenes for Episode 9.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think that's like Matt Smith or something like that, or?
Well, apparently Matt Smith has debunked that. He's not actually going to be in it.
I think he is going to be in it, though. I think he's lying, and I think he's actually going to be in it. He might be a big role.
You think it's going to be like an old Moffat lie? No, there's not going to be any classic Doctor Who's in the 50th anniversary. Doctor Who's wink, wink.
Yeah, I think it's a lie. I think Matt Smith's in it. I think he's going to be a big person. I think he just wants to distract people away from it. Yep, absolutely. Well, you saw the trailer to his Charles Manson thing, right?
No, I haven't. But I have friends on Twitter who absolutely adore Matt Smith, and has to be said, when it comes to doctors, he was one of a kind. He really was. You know,
I liked him a lot. He was a great doctor.
Yeah.
You know. But are you happy now that they announced that they're going to be filming the Flash movie in November?
Flash movie?
Mm-hmm.
With the TV Flash?
No. No, the Justice League Flash. Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck. Yes, of course. Arrow's ending.
Yes.
When I read that, I was so saddened by that, because
I know.
That first season was... Here's the thing, right? The first season... By the way, viewers, if you enjoy this, please subscribe to this. Subscribe to Matrix Lord 212.
Thank you.
And when you're doing comments, point out how amazing a certain David Aston is, and how sexy he is, and how you like him to marry your daughter.
Wow.
Not that I'm biased. So, yeah, basically, in a nutshell, I've always seen the first series of Arrow in the same way as the first series of the X-Files. It really was a unique thing, and it was darker compared to the later seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It sucks that it ends, but then it's, I guess, the whole... I mean, it's going to still be the Arrowverse without... I mean, rumor has it he dies.
Of course.
So...
I've actually read it.
Supergirl's days are number 2, though.
Comics, so I know the difference between the TV and the comic version.
See, the Supergirl's days are number 2 because the moment they put the Supergirl movie out... Oh, that's what you're drinking? The moment they put the Supergirl movie out...
Go Cubs, go Cubs, go Cubs. Woohoo! Let's go to the baseball. Let's go to the baseball. Yeah!
That's right.
We're going to fucking knock the bollocks.
You're a big baseball fan? I didn't know you were a big baseball fan.
No. Misty got it to me. This is a birthday present from Misty. And I just fell in love with... I've always liked baseball, but I'll be honest, I'm actually following several baseball clubs on Twitter. So, yeah. There's a baseball team in Nottingham and Leicester in the UK, and I tweeted to the ones on in Leicester, and they said they can't really fit me in for training, but perhaps next year.
Well, baseball training? Did you want to?
Yeah. I'd love to play baseball. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why not try out? Why not? Why not you, David Aston, famous baseball player? Why not you?
Americana is in my soul.
Okay.
My birthday's on July the 4th.
There you go. Very nice.
The best country on the planet, apart from England, obviously.
Okay.
Well, possibly.
So today we had warm weather. It was like
sir.
in the 60s. Well, it was like really spring weather. Well, we have a different degrees temperature thing than you guys got. We got, but it was warm weather, and then we had a rainstorm a little while ago. Then we're gonna have snow on Monday. It's back and forth, hot, cold, hot, cold. But spring is next week. So we'll see what happens.
Thank fuck.
All right. Can't wait to put my friggin' air conditioning in, bro. Can't wait. Want my air conditioning in there, baby. Right, Sharon? Want that air conditioning in there. Definitely. Can't wait, man.
Sharon, can you make me some pasta, buddy? Is there any chance of that?
David Aston's like, could you make me pasta?
Have some meatballs and possibly some sausages or something.
So I was updating
Polish sausages. I love those.
Oh yeah, I was updating my Destiny's Calling Facebook page because I felt I wasn't giving enough love lately. Okay, not enough love. It was getting lost in translation. It was getting just forgotten. And the anniversary is coming up for Destiny's Calling, which is poetry.
Poetry emotion.
It's not exactly story. It's poetry. So I have a weird. I have an audience that likes it when it's poetry, and I have an audience that likes it when it evolved into story.
Yes,
and it's not always poetry, but in this case, yes, it revolves around a fictional character, but it is poetry. And so I decided I have the, how it has the Matrix Lord on the bus.
Oh yeah, but you've got little references before the Marvel.
Before I started my YouTube channel, I basically planned it out with the books, so that way nobody would steal my shit.
And it's the anniversary of having your first book published, of course.
Oh, May 5th will be the anniversary.
Wow!
So I am planning on trying to have a new book out by then, around the anniversary. So that would be nice. 75% done as of last night. 25 more percent to go, and I send it to the publisher. So we shall see what is born.
What's born?
That's right. Of course, keep in mind that I may delay the book because if the cover isn't right, that's it. Got to be perfect. So
when you have a cover,
I have it already.
When you finish your book, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the process to get the front cover and all the art?
Well, here's the thing. I usually design the cover before the book's even done, because I have an idea of what the book is, and the cover is a representation of what you're going to read in the book. So we are going back into the Sorrow Separation series, the sadness, the darkness, it's going to be rough, it's going to be deep, it's going to be dark, but we're going back to do the 10th installment, Sorrow Separation X, 10th installment of the book. After all these years, after me doing the positive series for years, I'm going back. So this is going to be a deep, I'm not going to reveal the title yet, but it's going to be, in this case, a separation of oneself and the sadness that, you're trying to become who you were. You're trying, like, all this trauma and this tragedy has affected you where you're existing, and you're trying to rebuild, but you forgot where you came from. You forgot who you are. And it's about finding yourself and restoring yourself. despite the tragedy that you experienced.
In other words, a pizza that... Here's an idea, right? A pizza, as soon as you cook it, you eat it, it magically appears back in the oven.
Right.
Perfect pizza.
Pizza, man. Right. We need to do, if you were here, we'd be doing some pizza reviews there. I'll take you all over. I know. It's great how you just go from pizza, from the book right into pizza. But you know what? You make me hungry. Make me hungry, damn it. That's it. I'm having pizza tomorrow, Sharon.
And yes, I'd be happy to do some more shows. I'm ready to pump them all out.
That's right. We've been missing your greatness, and now you are freaking here, yo.
There's nothing great about me.
It is. Oh, it is.
I'm scum of the earth.
No, man. People miss you, bro. People miss the Aston. David Aston, bro. You're coming back with a freaking vengeance, bro.
I miss you. I'm sorry for falling out with you, Joe.
That's okay, dude. It happens.
We may have a abrasive relationship, but I do seriously admire and respect you. Yeah.
I love you too, man. I know things happen, and it's funny how, like, throughout the years,
you're gonna make me. Your stuff made me.
Come on, dude. I love you. You know that, but like, things happen to. Dude, it's okay. I love you, man, and you know what? You're gonna do better. Honestly, you're gonna do so good, man. You just gotta concentrate, and you gotta focus, and you're gonna do amazing things, man. You really are. I have faith in you.
I'd like to be a writer. I said that when I was a little kid. I said I'd either be a teacher or a writer. Because I met I can't remember what her name is, but when I was at Captain Close Primary School, I met several. I actually got the autographs of several kids' authors,
Yeah.
And that always sort of made me want to sort of perhaps do something, I don't know, sort of Roland Dahl or whatever.
Well, see, now you have a new beginning now. You have an opportunity now to make your life better, to shine.
New beginning for an alcoholic.
Oh, stop it. You know what? Where does you
I look pasty, my skin's dry. I'm starting to look old. But your novel, I think your novel is a sort of direction. Destiny's Calling.
I have a poem here for you. Here we go. It just so happened, it's so weird that we're talking about Destiny's Calling. But I have a poem just for you. And it's called Drop the Bottle.
Drop the
bottle.
Oh, babe.
Alcohol is not the answer. You are a dancer. Denial is your fact. The booze is knocking you off track. You're suffering through your pores while you're drinking Coors. You make mistakes. Clean and sober is all it takes. How much better could you be? Could you be strong enough to see? Your addiction will bury you tragically. A nice life will change you dramatically. You will be more evil. Your actions will cause an upheaval. People will cut ties. You will not know why. Look at your bottle and cry. Drop the habit before you die. So.
That's really good. That is so fucking good.
Yeah, man. So you really have to.
When people have mocked you, when people have taken the piss out of your books in the past, that is a good poem, and that describes addiction so much. It describes how you waste your life. It describes how you waste your potential. Not just me. I mean, people worse or less than me. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's not about. I wasn't doing to promote the book. I wrote about alcohol in here.
You and Jimmy and others have never ever stopped supporting me, and for that I will always be grateful. Always be grateful.
I know. Sometimes I know that you need, like, I didn't bother you because I figured you needed, to be, have your own space. You want to be alone for a while. I know everybody wants that personal time to themselves,
Well, you've got your own life. So,
No, I always make time for everybody. You know that.
You have your own life. Your sons have your own life. Sharon has your own life. Jimmy has their own life, and it's not because other people don't care about other people. It's just
right.
You know,
I know when we had a falling out. I know that you're going through stuff and you didn't mean it and all these things. But at the time, to waste time fighting and fighting and fighting for days, just let you be for a little while. And it's not that I abandon you. It's just that sometimes you got to stand on your own. Sometimes you got to wipe your own. You got to be strong enough to get your shit together. And you don't need me to baby you all the time. You don't need me like whatever. You're a grown man. You don't need me at all. But
you don't need a Brie Olsen.
Right. But you do need friends, though. Not that you need me. You do need friends, and
friends
it's
will
nice.
Be friends if you need it.
I mean, when you're alone, it is terrible. But sometimes you get strong when you're alone, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just need to have that support system. You need to have your friends around. And I'm glad that you're okay now, and that we could just do these casts together.
I went to recovery college the first day, and I was drunk. And they were so nice about it. And they said, come back when you're ready, and I will. I'm going to go through that fucking door 100% sober, and I'm going to treat every single second as the most important second in my life. Past, present, future.
Yeah. You will.
Don't think this alcohol means I don't care about it, because I do.
I know too. I have faith.
My life depends on it. In the same way that I know you care about your sons. You've done.
Well, I care about my people.
You have done so. You busted your balls for your sons. You've been a shining example for your sons. You are a fucking awesome person.
Thank you.
It's that simple. Even if we fell out once and for all, I would still defend you to the hill.
Oh, thank you, dude. Thanks, man. All right.
You're welcome.
We're going to go on to another cast. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.